Anthony was then 13 years old. He was previously so abused and neglected that he went through the system once and was adopted with his 3 siblings. But then he was back in the system. His adoptive mother had been using cords and cables, belts, hands, and anything else she could get a hold of to hit this young man, and he had the scars to prove it. Over the course of the case, 3 of his siblings have been returned at their request to the adoptive mother, but Anthony has consistently refused even visitation. His siblings always blamed him for being removed, and he currently has no contact with either his adoptive mother or those siblings. While Anthony has been horribly abused, it has created a young man that is difficult to work with. He has been kicked out of multiple placements. He was on legal medications and not so legal medications. He was having difficulty in school, and he was involved in the delinquency system. His therapist says that Anthony's multiple placements are caused by Anthony's fear of bonding to anyone. He is a difficult young man to work with and a difficult young man to help. As I said, I was not particularly hopeful that Casa would take the case. But Dolores Judge, Casa extraordinaire, an experienced, very experienced Casa, looked at this young man, ignored many of the things that would have said to someone else, forget it, it's too difficult, and she said, yes, I'll help him. Well, Dolores, you have my appreciation and your work cut out for you. Dolores has only been on the case for a few months, but in that period of time, she has worked with Anthony's education attorney to get this young man on the right track academically. Although Anthony was at one time achieving academically, that's no longer the case. Dolores believes that his depression has masked his academic achievement. The school district certainly wanted to place him in a school that would not meet his academic strengths. Dolores saw how inappropriate that was, and she has worked hard to reverse that course. Now, she only has to deal with helping him find a permanent family, keeping him out of the juvenile delinquency system, finding the right psychotropic medications for his diagnosis, and keeping him from self-medicating. Well, this seems a daunting task in all. This retired sheriff's deputy and Casa of 12 years has willingly taken it on, and always with a smile on her face. She has the experience and the desire to turn it around for this young man, given the experiences and successes of her previous cases. She is willing to work with and for this young person who seems rather hopeless to others. What I learned is that Dolores, like all the Casas, can have as many criteria as they want, but what they always seem to want to do is reach out to our most needy kids, even when those kids don't make it easy. So Dolores, you have my thanks, and Anthony's, although it'll probably take him a few years to say it. Thank you, and good luck.